that shit. Hey. Welcome to Tips for Tat.
I thought he was gonna say we're recording now. That's what I'm like, oh.
He said we recorded and he stopped. And
yeah.
I'm like,
now?
Hey, how y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a good first month of the year. Midway through, crazy. That's
Speaking of crazy.
Don't even get started. Oh my god, we learned one of our friends is actually clinically crazy, but that's besides the point.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh shit! My bad. Don't listen to none of that I just said. No, what are we actually talking about?
I'm talking about people that we're meeting. And it's only been the first month.
Oh, we made new friends, which is wild. I don't even like people for real, but we got 2 new friends. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Nope. And they're cool peoples, but we're meeting like all new podcast people, and they're cool.
Oh, we're networking. We're outside, talking to people.
Yeah,
wild. And it's winter, and we've been out like 4 days out of 7 days a week.
I'm tired. I'm like, this feels like work. Even though it is, but it's like...
I've been having fun.
Oh my god.
I was like, ooh, time to test out new outfits.
More places there's me go. Like...
And then us dragging Jeff along the ride. This day there's this, that day is that.
And it's only because he actually wants to. That's why I'm like... Because me and him had a good old conversation last night. He was like, yeah, I just like hanging out with y'all. Y'all are cool people. So if you ever want to meet us in person, and we actually bond with you, we're fun.
But don't try to meet us in person. That's weird.
You can try to meet her in person.
No, don't do that. Stop. Meet
so I can laugh.
Her in person. She's an extrovert. Talk to her. Matter of fact.
First off, I'm not an extrovert. I have to be an extrovert because we can't have 2 introverted people. Don't get upset. That's all I said.
Upset. You just said I'm not an extrovert, but I have to be an extrovert, so I'm an extrovert.
No, I have to be. Everybody knows what the hell I mean when I say that. Meaning I am definitely an introvert. Choose to be an introvert, but then people keep fucking talking to me, so I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, you got friends now.
I don't like. I have friends. Like, don't get me wrong. Other podcast people, other companies, and all that other stuff that we've met, they cool.
Until you learn new stuff. It's wild.
I'm just like,
I get what they mean by don't date within the industry. It's wild. The things I've heard, I'm like, these are things you shouldn't even know for real, unless you guys are close friends, and they're not. So I'm just like, So unless you like your business out there,
I can definitely tell the difference between us and some of those people.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know, it's a little scary
now,
too.
I can hang out with majority of them, but some of the no, because I feel like I'm going to literally get very annoyed very quickly. Like, that's one thing for 2024. Okay? Not everybody needs a mic.
And that's you, uncle at Queenie's. You don't need the mic. I'm gonna need you to stop picking up the mic. He don't need the mic. I'm tired of him getting the fucking mic. That's why he passed out. Because he got the mic too much. Stop.
No,
overexerting himself.
Because he was drinking real fast and didn't eat.
Taking shots. That was
and
wild.
You're diabetic. Sir. That's what made me mad about that party. But, ciao, anyways, but, yeah. Not everybody needs a mic. Because it's okay for people to not agree with you on certain topics. That's normal. But you can't force people to agree with you.
Right.
Or get upset because people aren't agreeing with you. Maybe just throwing that out there. If everybody is saying the same thing, then maybe you just might be wrong and might want to take accountability for that. But if you gonna stand 10 toes down on your opinion, what the fuck was you? Why did you have to ask us? If you was just gonna stick, but you know what?
6 people on a podcast is too much.
6 people on the podcast?
Because there's 3 people in each podcast, and the last thing we went to, and it's hard to
listen.
Talking.
Yeah. It's definitely over talking people. Yeah,
that's a lot, especially recording. You can't have everyone just talking over each other. And I was like, that's actually hard to do.
That's why I was like, you might need to talk one at a time. Give a person
one mic.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, no, we met a lot of new people.
Cool, to a certain extent.
A lot of new people, a lot of new shindigs. We're actually hanging out with Dirty Talk podcast this weekend.
I can't wait because they're actually fun.
Shout out to Gandhi.
Oh yeah, you do know them. Yeah, we hanging out with them.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, 4 a.m.
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Not that. No.
A.m.
No. Even though I'm so. Come on, everybody. Come on.
What?
Just cross fingers. Hopefully, we get to sponsor her. It's her lingerie thing.
Oh, I was not there at all. I had no idea what was going on.
She all like, what? I was like, yes, I'm trying to work this out. She's like, okay. I'm like, okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's why I said no on that part with the parties. But
yeah, I don't want to be touched. One of the people scare me there.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
I say 2.
2 I'm scared of? 2 people scare me?
I'm saying me.
Oh,
2
people scare me.
me.
One scared me. I feel
Very
like
intense. I'll be like,
they might just pop up somewhere. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they found out where I live. I don't want that.
I'm okay.
But yeah, no, that's about what. Anything else new? I don't think so.
I mean, we went to the fashion show.
Oh, I went to my first fashion show. That was cool. That was cool. I want to go to more fashion shows. That was fun.
Yes, that was her. But yeah, I thought it was adorable. And then she went to her first little drag show too, and I was like, "Look at you."
That was in
Look
2020,
at
the drag show.
I was like, yeah. But yeah, our topic today is job histories. What the hell did we do before we got in front of this camera?
First job ever.
My first job ever was Subway.
Subway.
Subway. Subway. Let me stop before people in California. Chill out. Chill out. I'm here. Calm down. I am not part of the gang. No. But yes, Subway. And I stayed there for like 6 months.
What made you leave?
Mind you, when everybody else that knows if you work at Subway, you're not supposed to be staying there more than 4 months.
I didn't know that.
Because majority of the people who work there are people who likes the devil's lettuce. The pothead, yeah. And then it'd be the ones that does a little above and beyond.
A little.
With their, a little.
Oh wow, Subway.
Yeah. Subway. Yes. I'm like, oh, because I was just like, because technically, if I want to say like that's my first like corporate job, but my first job was babysitting.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, couldn't fucking stand Subway.
I think my first actual paying job would be it was a after school program called Newbridge, and they hired me to teach there over the summer. which I taught ceramics. Which was cool. I just liked having access to the studio over the summer. I didn't like the kids. Not at all. I was like, what, high school teaching middle school brats. And I was the oldest out of the other employees too, which also annoyed me because, oh my god. They were younger, but not so much younger that they would take what I'm telling them to do seriously. They're like, you're basically my age, but I'm like, you're not acting like it.
Yeah.
That would irritate the hell out of me. And that also resulted in one of these fucking middle schoolers tricking me onto the biggest roller coaster in Cedar Point.
Wait, which one?
I don't know what it's called.
There, or
I have no idea. I don't ride roller coasters.
crap.
But for the end of the program, they did a field trip, and they partnered us up with different people. And this one dude was like, hey, let's get in line for this one. And I'm like, what is it? Because there's a line of trees. And that's all you saw.
Oh, I think you talking about Millennium Force.
Probably. And, like, I couldn't see anything. And I was like, it's not that big, right? And he was like, no, it's not that big. It's not. You're good. And as we started getting closer, I'm like, what are you taking me on? Because I still can't see it. And I'm concerned. And he's like, dude, you're fine. And we get to the front of the line, and I see how tall that fucking thing is. I'm like, dude. And he's like, come on, we're already here. You might as well get in. And I'm like, I want to cry. He sent me all the way the fuck off.
Is it blue?
I don't remember the color. I remember thinking I was going to die.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was probably the Millennium Force.
And it was literally, isn't it they slowly go all the way fucking to the top, and then they pause, they let it rock a little bit, and then you dive into the depths of hell. Oh my god.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
I wanted to choke that fucking kid out.
What's the other one? It's like red and yellow.
I don't know. I don't ride roller coasters.
I don't either, and yet I don't know the names of them.
I don't go to Cedar Point either.
But, yep, my first job was Subway. Hated every single, and that's the real reason why I hated food jobs. Because I couldn't stand it. When I say these people wanted me to become manager after 2 weeks of me working there, that's when I knew it was a red fucking flag. I'm sitting here like, what? I don't even know where everything is. Why do you want me to be manager? You want me to manage people? You want me to be a lost cause? That's crazy. Then when I said no, and the only reason why I feel like they wanted me to be manager is because I lived down the street compared to everybody else, because everybody else lived in Akron. And I was just like,
that's far to work at a Subway. Don't y'all got closer to Subways? That's wild.
That's why I was like, why are y'all traveling all the way to
for
Richfield?
Subway?
Right, Richfield. If y'all don't know where Richfield is, in Cleveland, Richfield is like the corn, the cows, the chickens, the horses. That's where I used to live. Everybody said that's where the sun don't shine. People say I live in bumfuck nowhere, and I'm like, somebody said that's where Courage the Cowardly Dog lives.
Okay, you're not that far into the bumfuck.
I was like, dang.
No, she basically where all the mansions are hidden from the people.
Did I live in a mansion? Fuck no. But
all the neighbors were mansions.
Right. Pissed me off. And I'm just like, I mean, alright, whatever. But yes, they tried to make me a manager in 2 weeks. Then we kept getting new managers like every single month. Because they would the district manager, she would always make the managers do above and beyond shit. They not getting paid for that for real. And they was like, yeah, this is too much. I'm like, oh no, and y'all wanted me to do it? Fuck no. That's when I learned about what is it? I'm trying to think of the word. When it's like acceptance? Is that what I'm trying to think of? But it's like a black term though. Like what is it called? I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get so mad if I don't.
I have no idea.
Right, basically, like when a black person comes into the sewer boy I was working at, I know for a fact they was on some bullshit.
Oh.
But if a white person comes in, depending on what they wearing, I know they on bullshit.
Okay.
So they would treat me just because I am a black person. In obviously this white ass neighborhood, they'll be like, okay, let's hear her voice first before we start
testing.
That's what, yes. And I'm sitting here like,
to see if you're whitewashed or not.
That's why I'm like, oh. Then I'm like, hey, what's up, boy? I kid you not. I wasn't thrilled to say shit. I still to this day don't. No. I used to be like, welcome Subway. What kind of bread? That's why people be like, ooh, Subway, eat fresh. Ain't shit fresh. It's all packaged, babes. All packaged. And then some of the time, motherfuckers don't even wash their hands.
Yuck.
And I saw that, and I told my fucking manager, and she was just like, we just gonna throw that batch away.
And not
then one of the crackhead employees that we had literally stole money out of it. Guess who they blamed first?
You.
I was like, y'all some racist ass bitches. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Because me and him was working, so you blame me because I was on the register majority of the time. But I was like, yes, he's new. I'm not about to put him here because obviously he might do that. And look what he did.
He did that.
That's why I'm like, what? Then they gonna blame me. And then I was like, y'all can check the camera. And they said they physically saw him. He stole from the safe too. He stole I think $800.
Damn.
And I was just like, bro, mind you, he didn't have nowhere else to live. So there's a hotel right next to the Subway. That's where he was. So I was like, you didn't even go far. So they told him to come back, bring the money. And he was like, well, I can't bring all the money back because I did spend. Guess how much money he brought back?
$100.
Less than that.
50?
Less than that.
No, he did.
He brought $40 back. I kid you the fuck not. I was like, you spent $800 in one day? What the hell did you buy? Then I thought about it. I was like, wait, you a crackhead. You bought crack. Duh. I'm like, never mind. That was dumb, but.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
But yes, he had to come back and all that. Then I had managers and assistant managers trying to flirt with me and date me. When I say Subway, in a span of 6 months, every month something drastic happened, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I was just like to my store manager, I was like, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks now. This is a lot. This is a lot going on for me. She was like, no, that's understandable, but you got to tell the district manager. I told the district manager, mind you, I don't even fucking like her. But she was just like, why are you trying to quit? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's not like you can find a job ever so quickly. I kid you not, she said that to me.
Wow.
I said, wow, okay. I was like, you lucky I'm not quitting and trying to help you out by getting a new employee. And after them 2 weeks, I went home and I burned that shirt. I went outside into that nice little fire pit, threw that shirt, and I was like, and because I was working there so much too, I saved so much money because I didn't go nowhere because I was working all the fucking time to the point where I bought Beyonce tickets that year. That was the same year that the Cavs won the championship. I went to where else did I go? To that free concert with the Jay-Z thing, but then Beyonce popped up. I was hyped. It was like all good things happened at the rest of the time, and I was just like, cool. But
And
yeah.
a manager could never say that to me. You're not gonna find anywhere better to work.
When I say them white people over there,
That's
have
insane.
the boldest mouth, man, and I'm just like, you don't know. I can legitimately find out where you live and fight you right.
No, they're assuming that I need this job.
I was like, sweets. No, there's other places I can go, and you know I can go somewhere else.
And I feel like it flipped at this point. They're begging people to stay. They can't afford to lose.
Literally, that's
people
what I was
these
like.
days.
Because that's literally the subway now. At the location.
Damn.
They is ghost town. I'm like, y'all might as well just tear down the building at this point. Because ain't nobody better work there. But yeah, that was my very first job. Then I'm trying to think what was my very second one.
Good job.
Oh, cleaning offices with my funky ass sister. Love you, Keena, but you got on my fucking nerves when we work together. She was like, hey, Chanel, clean this and this and this. I'm all like, Keena, it's only me. There's about 30 rooms.
Yikes.
30 little, not rooms, but 30 little office things.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I'm like, Keena. If you yell at me, it's not gonna get done. So I need you to calm down, ma'am. Why are you talking to me? She used to be like, oh my God, she keeps telling me. Because I guess the manager was like, she didn't clean this right and clean this right. So I literally watched her and I was like, I did the same exact thing you just did.
Yeah.
You just wanted to do it, ma'am. Go ahead then. So what did I do? I used to just go to the building and just clean the bathrooms. Wow. Nobody complained about the bathrooms. That's why I was like, okay, I'll just clean the bathrooms. Then they was like, oh, she's not doing enough. I was like, no, because y'all gonna keep complaining about everything I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing the exact thing y'all are telling me to do.
Yeah.
And then come to find out it was a seasonal job. I thought it was a full-time job. I was mad as hell. I was like, so now I gotta really look for another. Whatever.
Well, and the process of trying to find another job just sucks. It's just.
What is your second job?
Second job was probably work study at college, where I just basically worked in a glass blowing studio, and the teacher would just give me a list of tasks, whether it was cleaning up the studio a bit more, or he'll teach me about some of the equipment and how to like change out things or fix it, and then I helped teach a class once. But the thing that made me mad about the work study is that I told my teacher. I didn't even tell my teacher. I told one of my classmates that I was thinking about not coming back to school the next year because I didn't feel like I was getting everything that I should be getting out of this, and plus the normal classes, not for me. But I'm pretty sure that student just started telling like everybody, and somehow the teacher found out about it, and all of a sudden I have like no hours for work study, and he stopped giving me tasks, and I really feel like it's because he felt like I wasn't coming back next year.
He said, shoot, you out? All right.
And I'm like, that's fucked up, bro. I'm trying to live off this money right now. That pissed me off.
That would piss me off too.
I'm like, this is how I'm supposed to eat and buy supplies. Like, I get it. I'm probably not coming back next year, but I still got the rest of this year to get through.
Dang, that's messed. I'll be sunny. Like, ooh, fight me. What?
But like looking back on that, like I didn't even like most of the people in the school, and it's fucked up because you'd think in that place you'd find your people because I'm creative. Everyone that goes to that school is creative. I'm like fucking like nobody in that school. And like, oh, and my upperclassmen were fucking. All of them were assholes. I hated all my upperclassmen. Like they were supposed to be like nice people that are supposed to help guide us and this that. They were dicks. No, every single one of them were fucking dicks. If we ever asked them for any type of help, they were assholes about it.
No.
Man.
Third job.
Okay, so I was in between. I got a referral from one of my friends from high school that was like, you know, window cleaning pays well, this, that. But he said they're a little sexist, so try to dress masculine. Bruh. I gave it a gander. And I walk outside my bedroom door, my brother saw me. I saw his face and he tried to hold in that fucking laugh. I turned right the fuck around, put on the fucking skirt and the dress shirt, and was like, fuck it, if they don't hire me because I'm a girl and most of my credentials are in art, fuck it, I just don't get the job. But I'm not about to be laughed at at this job.
And the reason why I'm holding my laugh is because I've seen a couple of your photos.
It was worse than any of those photos, honestly.
That's why I'm like...
I definitely probably looked like a lesbian.
Like
not even a boy, lesbian.
Little butch. Little butch queen.
And then at the same time, my grandparents referred me to this dude that paints houses because he painted one of their rooms in the house. And I ended up working with him instead of doing the window cleaning because the window cleaning, they were a little weird about the hours and the car situation and whatever. And this was like paid cash. So I was like, ooh, money. It was okay. I don't have a lot of complaints other than the dude was like super old and he sounds like the dude from Boondocks. What's his name?
If you say Uncle Ruckus.
He sounds like Uncle Ruckus. I promise you he sounds like Uncle Ruckus. He was like, if you were just a little older, I would take you out. I'll fly you places. I'm just
it's so weird when old people try to flirt with you.
It makes me sick.
You feel like you're old.
Ugh. And then, like, since he's also old, he has his own way of handling business. And I tried to help him improve it at some point, and oh my god. All of his contacts and information is in this, you know those, notebooks. You know notebooks you would have for, like, school, with the lined paper in them. He had one of those that is, like, at least 20 years old. Random scribbles here and there. He has a lot of numbers memorized. And I was just like, okay, if we just put all that in a binder, name, address, and then phone number, and order it alphabetically, you'll be able to find anything at any time and other people will be able to use your information. He said that was too complicated. I gave up after that. I gave complete...
Don't fuck up what's already good for me.
Bro, but you're about to retire. You can barely walk, my guy. How are you supposed to pass this company on to someone else when they can't make sense of any of your business?
Right. That's funny.
Oh no, it was wild. And then, obviously, I'm the only female, so whatever dude gets brought around, some way, somehow they make a pass at me. I'm just like, ugh. To this day, there's this one Nigerian dude that every once in a while hits me up, and I'm like, no. But
that's funny.
One more story about this dude, because when I say old, comes with like old habits. So he a little racist. So the one Nigerian dude we were working with, he would refer to him as Jamaican guy or Jamaican dude. And at some
Definitely a difference, but okay.
and at some point his daughter corrected him and it was like, he's not Jamaican, he's Nigerian. And it's like Jamaican, Nigeria, black, they all look the same. And I'm just like,
This is coming from a
black man.
black man.
And I'm just like, whoa.
Somebody feels entitled because they're American.
Whoa. I was like, that's wild.
Not they all look the same. First off, no, the fuck we don't. But okay.
Not even close.
Now, if you was to say this to others,
When a white person say they mix because they mix with two different type of white,
I know exactly what situation you're talking about right when you said it too, and I'm like, oh, we ain't gonna get into that on
like,
here.
and white person
But,
came up to me,
she
it was
pissed
like,
me off when she said that, and we all like, what? And then somebody in the background said, so wait.
that was me. That was literally me. There was no way it was not gonna slip out of my mouth because I was just like, wait.
No, it was you and somebody else. Y'all both said it at the same time. She was like, so white? And you said it too, and I was like,
Because, okay, if someone comes up to me and they're like, oh, I'm mixed, I'm thinking,
mixed with?
oh, maybe white and Puerto Rican, maybe white and, I'm thinking white and brown or white and another color. But if you come to me saying, oh, I'm just like white American mixed with Italian, or I'm white American
or German, and you just be like, so white?
so white.
Got it. Cool. So yeah, say.
That's funny. That's actually funny because you're not actually mixed.
Like, baby, don't get me wrong, you mixed, but you mixed with
The same color.
like it's like it's white and then there's eggshell.
You're
color,
culturally
and there's
mixed,
a
absolutely.
fruit color white, and then there's like the ivory white, right? And then there's like you just mixed a whole bunch of white. It's still
If someone
white.
said
It's still
they
white.
were white American and English and claimed to be mixed.
I'll be like, you know what? Go on. 'Cause, yep. You gonna stand 10 toes down with that one. Go ahead. Bless your heart.
Oh, that's funny.
But yes. Oh, wait.
Third
Shit,
job.
my third job. My third, well, slash fourth. What the hell? Oh, Menchie's.
Oh yeah. You told me about Menchie's. I miss Menchie's. They had I really like getting the cake batter with the toasted marshmallow with Oreos and fudge.
It's because I worked there. I was just like, man, fuck all these flavors for real. Like, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, because like the first few months of you working there, yeah, you excited, you like, oh, I get to
You're
get all
young
this free
and you
stuff.
have hope.
I'm like, okay, mind you, I wasn't even a young one. I was the oldest of everybody there, which I thought was fucking hilarious because these fools didn't even know my age except for the manager. So they thought I was their age. They was all like, oh, you getting ready for prom and stuff? I'm like, baby, I'm graduated. They like, oh, wait, how old are you? And then they'll finally figure out how old I am. And they like, oh. I'm like, yeah, way older than what the fuck you thought, but go off. But then it's like, you kind of get used to the smell of sweets all around you all the time. You get annoyed by kids now. Get annoyed by old people. You get annoyed by people. And then you just like, bro, why do y'all want froyo in the winter? That's fucking weird. Yeah, why do you want your mouth and your teeth cold when it's already cold outside? Make it make sense. I don't know. I didn't get that logic, but then yo coworkers, you don't like them, not as much because Now, don't get me wrong. There was a handful of them that to this day I still talk to. Mm-hmm. But other ones, oh my God. There was one girl, she would literally eat the yogurt every day. And then would pack up 5 bowls to take with her every day. Now, mind you, do not get me wrong. When you are working at Menchie's, yes, you can take a bowl home. You can't take 5 now. You're stealing product now. Yeah. So when I used to grill her about, I'm like, sweet, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. She was just like, they said we could take 1 bowl. So once I told her that, she gonna grab the waffle bowl. Mind you, our waffles where we worked, because we was one of the, what was the top 3 cleanest? I'm gonna look at these cameras. Top 3 cleanest in Ohio. That's crazy. That's why I'm like, we were the top 3. Ridge Road, represent. But yeah, so our waffles used to be fucking huge. Mm-hmm. Cause we OD'd. We wasn't supposed to make them that big, but we was like, no, we gonna have fun with these. So we used to design them, make them look all cute and pretty. She used to grab those and put so much in it. I was like, you know, you're not supposed to touch the waffle bowls at all, right? Mm-hmm. She was like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything here. I quit. Bitch, bye! You are not hurting me nor the manager's feelings. And yes, me and the manager used every single one except for one. I just didn't really fuck with. But all the other ones, they was just like, all right, since we know you've been here for a minute. I'll be like, They be like, why you ain't get the manager? Obviously, if you know that I'm a person that's been here, I was working there for 3 years, so y'all know. But if I've been here for this long and I still don't want the manager position, there's a reason. That's a reason why I'm not doing that. But they used to be like, I'm like, yeah. But yes, Menchie's was definitely a lesson learned because it made me realize I don't like kids. I can tolerate kids. Mm-hmm. I don't like them little fucking miscreants. Oh my God. Like, I will get in so much arguments with a child every day because we used to have a little taste test things. We had to snatch those away because y'all was doing too fucking much. They will take them, break them apart, make it a plate, and then
doing way too fucking much.
And then run out. I used to be like, so then when we start taking the cups away, they'd be like, oh, where's the sample cups? And we're like, we can't give them to y'all. Mm-hmm. It's policy now. And they'd be like, so we got to get a bowl and then taste it out of that. I was like, if you grab a bowl, you have to pay for that bowl. Yeah. And if not, just walk out now. Mm-hmm. Like me, I used to be straight to the point. I'm not about to be like, oh, you can't do this and that. I'm not giving you no baby voice. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. That's all. Like, no. Even with the customers too, and my customer service, yeah, I talk like this the whole time. I'm not doing the whole animated voice and all of that. No. For what?
Code
for fucking what? No. I'm like, no. I've been here a good 2 years now. I'm over it. So. And then it was one lady that used to come in who used to get the little snack bar things. Mm-hmm. And because you get discounts. I used to get cussed out by discounts. Because at Menchie's, I'm not technically touching your food. Uh-huh. You're touching your food. So whatever you're putting on your bowl, that's how much you have to pay for it.
Yes.
I used to get cussed out because of that. Oh, it's too much.
Oh, I was about to ask you about cheap customers.
Oh, cheap. No, the lady. Yep. Yeah. So she put 12. I kid you not. 12 of those little cookie dough things that's like this big. Yeah. She put 12. She counted and it pissed me off. She gonna put it on the scale and I'm like. So So I rang it up, and it came up to like $1.05. 5 cents. I will never forget this number because it pissed me off that much. But she was like, I needed to get knocked down to $1. And I was just like, okay, take 2 of those out. Mm-hmm. She was like, but I want these though.
And you gotta pay.
It gets worse. So I'm all like, well, ma'am, I can't just give you this. I don't know you. Mm-hmm. So she literally had a full-blown argument with me. Now, mind you, if obviously I don't care about my voice talking and code switching, mm-hmm. You don't think I'm about to argue back with you? But mind you, I'm not even yelling. I'm talking like this the whole time. And that's what was pissing her off, too. She wanted me to raise my voice and feel like all of that. I was like, no. Because the more she talked, the dumber I made her sound. Because I was like, sweet. I was like, ma'am, there's 12 of them in here. Mm-hmm. Me and you counted. You can't give me 5 cents? Because clearly, you have the dollar in your hand. Mm-hmm. You can't give me 5 cents. I was like, you could literally go outside and walk around a good couple of times for five pennies.
Yep.
See, I was smart. I was petty. I was smart. I was smart in the mouth. But I knew for a fact they couldn't fire me because I knew too much information and that all the other managers didn't know. But yes, that lady really got on my everlasting nerve. And then she was like, wait, I have a discount. The discount was $1 off, y'all. So she argued with me for 30 minutes about 12 of those little things. Come to find out she had a discount, and then she used the discount. And I was like, okay. So she gave me the $1, and I kept the $1 in there. And she was like, where's my change? And I was like, oh, you wasted me and you time. You're not getting the change back. And I was like, and you can definitely tell the manager about that too. Go ahead, babes. And she was like, so you're just stealing customers' money? I was like, you wasted me and you time right now. You see all these people in the line. So mind you, it was a black couple in the line. And she was like, I know that's right. Because I'm over here. She wasted, come on. I'm on my lunch break and she fucking it up for me. I was like, see, and this is why I love black people. Oh my gosh. So, mind you, we have a tip jar. Mm-hmm. So, the money that I kept in the cash register, I just put it in the tip jar. Yeah. So, the lady tried to reach in the tip jar, and I was like, oh, so you're stealing from the tip. I said it real loud. And she was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my gosh, and you're on camera? You're stealing? Because little do the people know that our cameras only had visuals. They didn't have the sound. But because it was me being petty, I would be like, wow, so you're stealing.
Wow.
Because customers don't know that. That's why I'm like, yeah, y'all know what the fuck going on back here. But yes. She finally freaking left. Then I rung up everybody else, and the black lady kind of stayed there for a good minute, just having a full-blown conversation with me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, cool. Then I say like a few months later, that lady came back, I guess, with either her little boo thing, a little boyfriend or something. Mm-hmm. And then he bought an actual bowl for her. And then she was like, remember me? I was like, I sure do. Miss 12 cookie doughs. Mm-hmm. She was like, see, I have a waffle bowl now. I was like, oh, so you got you a guy that can afford a waffle bowl. Okay,
that just irritated me. You're bragging about someone else buying you a bowl that you couldn't afford on your own.
Mind you, a waffle bowl, if you pack it up, normally would be like $12. Mm-hmm. But yeah, them motherfuckers spend like close to $30 though. Damn. Like, Menchie's,
it can add up.
Yes, and that's why I was like, it was one time, it was a lady. It's so many stories. Come down to this damn story. But it was one lady, she brought her 2 daughters. And you know, the thing we hate, don't do this. Please don't do this. As a person, if you know a store is about to close in about 5 minutes, don't fucking show up. They came in 3 minutes after I was about to lock the fucking door. I was so mad. I'm like, all right, mind you, everything is clean. Everything was about to get put up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they about to ruin it. Because not only did she bring her kids is kids. So I know they messy. And I'm like, so me and my coworker look at each other. We like, ah. So they packed it all on. They spent close to $40. I kid you not. Because the lady had 2 bowls and the other 2 had their own. And they start eating the bowl at the table. We was like, oh, we're about to close. So we have to like kind of kick y'all out because we did everything early. Mm-hmm. And the lady was like, oh, this is bad customer service. And da-da-da. I'm like, bitch, I want to go out. So we finally locked up everything, cleaned up, all that. Then we went home, and then the next day, I got a text message from my manager. Mm-hmm. And she was like, bro, do you know she complained? And I was like, what did she complain about? She sent me this lady complained about her frozen yogurt melting too fast.
Oh,
Mind
my
you,
God.
It was like 80 degrees outside at night.
Oh, my God.
So that means that during the day, it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, sweets. Of course it's going to melt. It's frozen yogurt. What the fuck did you expect?
When I used to do like DoorDash and shit, so it was the first and only time they had me pick up ice cream. So I pull up to this place and I'm like, I know they not ordering ice cream for me to drive. I think the drop out was like 15 minutes on a hot summer day.
Let's talk about the man.
Right? And like I'm driving there and I drop it off, and later I get like a low rating on it because it was melted. Like, you're ordering ice cream. I'm driving it in my car on a hot summer. What? Just go get it yourself at that point. If you want to eat it while it's frozen, you go get it and eat it there. That's wild that people are fucking
She literally
stupid.
complained on what was it? Yelp? Yeah. She complained on Yelp. So the reason why the manager called me is because she was like, what the hell happened? And then I literally showed her the video. Mm-hmm. And then I told her everything. And then we had our coworker on 3-way on the phone too. And he was like, mind you, this is a white man. Just like y'all know. He was like, no, because this bitch. Like, I was sitting here like, Sam. Chill out. He was like, no, because this bitch really had us both fucked up. Like, for real. I'm like, now when I say a white boy, I mean a white boy. Like, valley white boy. Why are you talking like this? Because he was really mad. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Nah,
but
that's hilarious.
Yes, man, it's so many stories that I can go on and on about with fucking menchies, bro.
Yikes.
Even when it came down to like coworkers and stuff like that too, like some of them was cool. Some of them actually wanted to hang out with me and talk to me and stuff. Then others was like being like, eh. And I was just like, girl, I don't give a shit. Guess what I can do? I can actually go to clubs and bars. You are a child. Trust me, you're not hurting my feelings. But, I remember when one of my coworkers got into a little altercation with her boyfriend at the time. Yikes. And I told her, I was like, do you want me to just clock out and just go outside and fight? I can do that. Just let me know. And she knew I was so serious because I was very calm when I said it. Mm-hmm. And she was like, no, because then you gonna get fired, and then I ain't gonna have nobody to talk to. I'm just like,
oh my God.
But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on with that damn.
Sounds like it.
But that was probably the most funnest job out of all the jobs I had, though. That's all I was like, bro. That's probably why I stayed there for so long. Because it was hilarious working there, though. Especially one of my coworkers, I called him Story Bag. And then, gay as hell. Mm-hmm. Like, then he bring his boyfriend to the job, and then he'll keep me going. He'll be like, at this point, I might as well go ahead and work here. I was like, no. No, because you will drive us all insane. Not even in a bad way, in a good way. You will drive us insane with all your damn stories and shit, no. But then after the whole panoramic happened, that's when I was like, I kind of need to get a job. And that's when I started to
content create.
I was like, well, let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. And now, Linktree in my bio and on Instagram.
And I think my next and up to last job was the window cleaning, which I like because it's simple. I did most of the work I had to do was on my own, so I'm responsible for how quick I get finished and how soon I get to go home, and I don't really gotta work with anybody. I actually didn't have any real issues with my coworkers. I was concerned about some of them though. Because I remember one time we were collectively working on, I think it was like the Racino or something, where they have the horses, and we were cleaning the windows in there, and one dude was like going off about he killed a cat, and it was like a story behind it, and that's where it ended, and we're all looking at him like, dude, that's not okay, and he was like, but my reasoning is, and we're just like, it's a cat, why would you do that? He was like, man, whatever. And then the other, and obviously I looked at him weird for forever from then. And one dude would always refer to his girlfriend and all women as bitches. Yeah, he was one of those.
Yeah, so he's probably the type of dudes that be like, oh yeah, females. That, to me, that's like the new bitch word.
I feel like mostly black dudes be saying females.
That's the new bitch word to me. Yeah. Like, don't call me no fucking female. Male.
Male. There's other safe words.
Like, don't say, oh,
yeah, we have names.
If females, I'd be like, women.
Don't call me by my name. You don't know me like that.
Well, then, if you don't know her like that, why are you calling her name?
But then, at the same time, if I was to call a man a bitch, that's when they want to get offended, though. I'm like, but you just called me a female, so I thought that's what we was doing. No, we ain't doing that. Oh, okay.
The rest of them were okay. They were all right. There was one dude. Oh my god, he was such a fucking morning person. Sweet man. No hate. Oh my god. When I tell you, he's the good morning, guys. How's your morning going? And I'm just like, if you don't shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my god. That's what you should have been. I probably literally have done that to him before, because there's been a lot of jobs that we've worked together on where I'm riding in the car with him to like clean up a house, and I'm just like, I literally had to be like, dude, I am not a morning person. I can't handle conversation first thing in the morning. I can't. And he's like, right. Oh, okay, that's fine. Is it okay if I listen to music? I'm like, music is fine. Listen to whatever you want, but I can't. I'm not a human at this period in time. I can't do it. Mm-hmm. So he ended up like not being that boisterous around me, which I was like so glad. But after that, we were cool. Mm-hmm. But whenever he talked about anything, I got none of his references. All of his references were like extra, definitely white, like talking about bands and stuff. And I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. And he's like, what? You don't listen to this person? And I'm like, I've never heard that name in my life. No.
I kind of feel his pain though. Because recently we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I don't get people's references. It might not.
Bone Thugs and Harmony picture popped up. I said, Kitty, do you know who they are? He looked at me like,
I was
like, Kitty, you're killing me!
The only way I know about about people, famous, celebrity, whatever people, is by internet. If they out of the internet by the time I'm there.
I'm like, man, come on, get it!
And even like most celebrities now, I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't care. If I like your music, I like your music. I don't like you.
I'd be so disappointed because it'd be like main people, and I'll be like, Kitty.
Before my time. Sorry. Yeah.
Disappointment.
But yeah, no, I got zero of his reference. Unless they were SpongeBob references. I got his SpongeBob references.
All right.
There was one black dude, which we could have been friends because he was also a nerd. So whenever we did jobs together, we would just talk nerd shit the whole time. And he actually got me onto a comedy podcast. That was dope. But, you know, super simple job, pays very well. The bosses are all super cool. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of complaints, honestly. If I've had people call in complaints about me before, though. One was racist.
Aren't those fun?
No, it was wild to me. We pulled up to this house, and I got a vibe, and I was like, dude, I'm cleaning the outside of this house. I'm not going in the house. Because it was super nice, huge mansion house. And it was I think it was like German family, because she had a German accent. German or Russian, I don't remember clearly. One of the two. But we pulled up, and I was like, I got the outside. I'm good. Once we finished, the lady said I messed up something on the inside. And I'm like, ha, ha, I didn't touch the inside. I only cleaned the outside. Mm-hmm. So he obviously took care of it, and he was like, it was literally nothing. And he was like, and I was like, I think she's racist. And he's like, I think so too. And she called in and requested that I never work on her house again. And I didn't do anything.
I'll be like, baby, I'm on the outside looking in. Child. Nobody want to touch your funky ass windows anyway.
Right. And the husband was nice. He actually like offered us like refreshments and stuff. It was just a lady that was. There was.
I don't get the idea of being racist. Like, sweetie, you eat, sleep, and shit just like everybody else.
And you eat our food, so if you gonna be racist, stick to your food then.
And y'all food is bland as fuck. So, the only thing y'all know how to do is fucking desserts. But go off.
Potatoes.
What is it? And casseroles.
Casserole.
But go off.
I got called in reporting. Some person like called in about me driving like a crazy person. And when my boss called me about it, I was like, ooh, I know exactly who you talking about. Because it was fucking stupid. So, when you're driving next to each other and you want to merge over into the same lane, you choose either A, go slower, pull behind them, or B, go faster, pull in front of them, depending on their speed. So they were going at a speed where I'm like, let me speed up and go in front of them. Which I did, and they honked at me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, we're turning. I turn into the wrong lane. And again, I didn't even know it's the same car. I have to merge into their lane again. And again, same options. I was like, okay, going forward in front of them. I do it again. And they fucking honk at me again. And then I honked back at that point. I was just like, fuck off. So we're getting on the highway. And I'm just driving up the highway. They're behind me. And they are just honking the entire time they're behind me.
Oh, they just holding the.
And I'm like,
see me, I want to drive.
go the fuck around me. So apparently they called the number on the side of my car and said I was driving like a maniac. And I was like, I wasn't even. You were just mad that I went in front of you and there was clear a lot of space. Twice. I was like, oh my God.
I'd be like, learn how to drive faster, bitch.
And then this is the job that definitely made me a little racist.
A little?
Okay, it's not a hatred towards the people. It's a I don't want to clean their places, honestly. And it's the ethnic places. Whether it be Chinese, Japanese, Indian, Arabic.
So people of color, pretty much. Got it.
But ethnic. So they came from their country down here.
People of color,
Yeah. But not like Americanized.
It's not them.
Oh, no, not them. They have their own issues, but these are
they own category. That's why I say POC is people of color. So that's everybody else. They over there.
Yeah. But like, one, they are the dirtiest of restaurants. I don't know how food gets flung on the windows, just splatters everywhere. I don't know how you guys do that. The greasiest handprints all over the windows that I have to spray and then let set in order to get that grease off the window. A lot of these places are super cheap, yet they will complain. There's this one teeny tiny 3-window shop. It was an Asian lady, my least favorite place to stop. When she's not there, I'm so glad to skip it. Because it's not even worth what they're paying. It's like, I think they charge her like either $10 or $15. That's it. Yeah. Pocket change. I was like, it's not even worth me doing this. Yeah. But every single time there, she complains. She complains about the price. She claims about... Why am I talking so fast today? I feel like...
Yo, adrenaline is getting high. As you're talking about this age.
I'm going to take a breath, guys. I need to... Before I keep tripping over my words. But she would complain about the price and my job. One time, she got dirty windows. She got those windows where it's like old paper and tape stuck to it. It's not even clear windows. It's like the plastic stuff. So even if I clean it, there's zero difference, honestly. Yeah. So one day, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to just get this done quick. I use the window cleaning spray down, wipe, wipe, wipe. Spray down, wipe, wipe, wipe. All 3 windows. I'm like, okay, here's the invoice. She pays cash. I just need you to sign and give me the cash. And she's like, they don't look clean. And she's like, what'd you use?
First off, they're not even windows. So what did you expect? Buy some fucking windows. Then maybe.
And I was like, oh, I just used the window cleaner. It gets it just as clean as the soap and water we use on our mops. And she's like, I need you to do it again. Did that exact thing. Went and got my mop. Squeegee. Did it real quick. I was like, okay, I'm done. And then she did that once over where they peek over. They look, okay. And I'm just like, if I ever come back here again, it's too soon. $10 fucking ain't worth the stress you put me through on these 3 funky ass, dirty ass windows that will never be actually clean.
She just wanted you to use that damn squeegee.
And she threatened to like end the process or stop having us come over because it's too expensive. And in my head, I'm just like, $15. I wish you would, because you're wasting my time. This stop is not worth it. Your little $10. You can literally do this yourself, lady.
Just buy the cleaning supplies at this point.
Do it yourself at this point. I had this Indian dude, which the first time you ever watch his place will throw you through a loop and he will piss you the fuck off. But once you understand what he needs, you get into a routine and he doesn't bother you. But the first time I cleaned this man's place, he has 3 big windows in the front, which are fine. In, out, clean, done. But then you have 3 huge full wall mirrors that you have to clean that are like right against the booths where you eat. And cool. First time there, mop, squeegee, clean, done. And I walk out, I was like, hey, I'm done. Could you sign, pay? And he's like, wait.
I just thought about a story about because you're a cleaner person. Okay, continue. Oh, God.
You can tell. He pulls out a flashlight.
Does he do the little side thing and then...
He walks up to the mirror. He puts it up against the mirror. He's like, oh, no, you missed a bunch of spots. And it's like some special fucking flashlight that picks up on the little spots of dirt. So he's like, here, you can borrow this while you clean the mirrors.
I would have grabbed that little flashlight and been like...
Oh, that pissed me all the way off.
I'd be like, you clean it.
No. But from then on, I just went up to him and was like, can I get that flashlight? And get it clean the first time. But, that would piss me off.
That just reminded me of the time when one of the cleaning people at Menchie's was trying to flirt with me. That's why I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my gosh. It was this black dude, right? Mm-hmm. And you could tell he a nerdy dude too. I'm like, oh Lord. So I'm just in the front, cleaning up, organizing, doing inventory, all that. Mm-hmm. And then I know he had headphones on because he usually have them headset headphones. Today he didn't have them. So I'm like, oh shoot, he might try to have a conversation with me. Okay. So he was like, man, it's so cold outside. And I'm just like, And I'm trying to get back to my inventory. And then he was just like, can I just be honest right now? Mind you, he's leaning on the counter. Can I just tell you something right now?
No.
Do you understand how beautiful you are? And I'm just like, I'm alright. I'm cool.
Thanks.
I'm alright. He's like, no, like for real.
You get that
like
a lot.
For real. Like you are gorgeous.
You don't even understand.
Man, I'll be like,
no, stop. I need you to eye contact. I need you to understand how gorgeous you are, a beautiful black woman, and I need you to understand.
And then there's me and Kitty looking at. Thanks. But he just kept going. So one of my coworkers walked in. She was like, because she know who that is. That's the dude that's supposed to clean with. So she couldn't wait till I got to the back. So he's still talking to me. He was like, can I please just get your phone? I was like, you can have my Instagram. I was like, yeah, you can get my Instagram. And he was like, all right, cool. So he got my Instagram. He looked at it. He was like, oh, man.
I hate it when that actually happens. Where they look at your Instagram while you're standing there.
Yes,
and they're just like, oh.
I was like, okay, I'm about to go to the back because I got to tell them what they got to clean and stuff. He was like, all right, you go do your job, girl. You have a nice day, girl. I'm like, okay. And then once he left, I said, so I get in the back. She was like, why the hell is he talking to you? I was like,
because he don't got his headphones today.
Do you know every time after that, he kept coming.
No.
I'm like, and I was like, it will be the days I'm working. Why? And then, no, not only was it the window cleaning dude, it was the delivery dude. And he was this big, bulky, dark-skinned dude. And he was cool at first, but then I kind of noticed he was, flirting hard with me. God. And I'm just like, okay. Because this is the time when I had, sew-ins. Because, sew-ins was a thing. Mm-hmm. And how I used to have my sew-ins, it would look like my natural hair. Mm-hmm. Because I had, because some girls, they'll wear, the real curly hair. Some girls wear afro hair. Me, I wore the afro straight hair. So it looked like my real hair blown out.
Okay.
You know what my hair looks like when it's blown out. So that's why I was like, yeah, it looks like that. But he used to be like, man, He was like, the way I will yank your hair.
That's a threat.
And I'm all like, why would you yank my hair? And he was like,
ew!
and I'm like, wait. No. And then when he found out it wasn't my hair, he was just like, I'm just so curious to know how long your hair is. And I'm all like, you'll never know. He was like, one day. Then he told me that he's from Detroit, so he travels to do these things and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, so now I got a reason to come to Cleveland. I'm like,
no, you don't.
That's what I hate about men that do that in my DM. Don't do that in my DMs. Please don't. Like, be like, oh yeah, I got a reason to come to Cleveland.
No, you don't.
You don't.
No, you don't.
You better go downtown like everybody the motherfucking else and go have a grand old time. Leave me the fuck alone. Because, baby, I'm in the house or I'm with her. Or I'm with my fucking friends. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Unless we have an event, then pull up on the event.
Don't even.
Ask for a signature on your cup. Get you a nice cup.
No, y'all can do that.
Ask her to sign it.
Y'all can do that.
No,
that's
you got
fucking
fat.
funny. Every time we have an event, somebody stopping her and be like, "Oh, you don't remember me because back in the day," and then it's me and Mike.
Bro, one dude scared the fuck out of me, and he immediately asked where you were. You were there for it. Mike was there when one dude came behind the booth.
I think I scared him a little bit.
He scared me. I didn't even notice I turned around and there was a face there, and I'm like, huh. And he was like, oh,
Fans is hilarious.
he did a look around. He's like, hey, is Asia here?
And I'm like, funny. I'm like, you got the creep ones. Like me, I got the bold ghetto. Love y'all though, but I got the bold ghetto ones that talk a lot online, but when they see me in person, they just like. I'll be like,
my fans give kidnapper vibes. Bro.
Oh my gosh, but yes, yours is.
My fans give me I'll follow you home vibes.
And I'm just like,
Every time I find out I got a fan, I'm like, I need a bodyguard.
Cause she be like, oh yeah, no, cause they be like, oh y'all tits for tat. We be like, yeah. Then they go straight to her. I be like, ah. And that's when I sit back and be like, I want to see this unfold. This is fun.
People scare me.
That's why she all like, yeah, I want to be a content creator. I'm like, she don't even.
They're supposed to stay on the internet.
No.
You're supposed to stay on the internet.
No. That's the sad part.
Stay on the internet.
Because I had one time when it was a guy who literally stopped me on the street and said, he was like, are you a cosplayer? I'm like, now, the reason why I got bulky-eyed is because I am a cosplayer, but I'm a cosplayer on different platforms. Y'all know what I'm hinting at. So I'm like, wait, which one is he talking about? Okay, because there's Instagram. That's the majority. You know, cool. Then there's Twitter. And there's TikTok. Everybody knows me on TikTok though. That's cool. Mm-hmm. But he noticed me from TikTok. I was like, oh. Yeah, that's.
I swear I don't want to do that type of.
So cool and keep up the good work. You're so funny. And I'm like, yeah. Because I swear if he would have known me from Twitter, I would have lost it. So I'm like, that's probably like my number one.
That's why I can't do it.
Terrified.
Because I would have to advertise to the guys that I know.
Yeah, that's kind of what
and they're too bold.
Yeah, your friends.
I'm gonna get kidnapped. But yeah. But I'd say window cleaning was my favorite job that I had. Just because of the independence and the people. I didn't have any issues with the people. Mm-hmm. I skipped a whole phase. Yo, right after shutdown, I did landscaping. I worked for a landscaping company. And I forgot. I deleted that shit from my memory because, bro, that
Because that's when you told us, and we was like, wait, what? You landscape? Okay, so what? You just do the little, okay, that's cool. And then you used to be like, bro, I want to leave. Y'all, when I say she used to text me all the time, Angel, I want to leave. I want to leave so fucking bad. I want to leave so bad. I want to quit.
I
so
mentally
bad.
blocked that job out of my head because not for the reasons y'all would think, like, oh, it's hard work out in the sun. I didn't give a fuck about the hard work. That was fine. Fine and dandy. The people, that was the last straw where I was like, I will never work for a company that is run by an old man. I will not ever work for a company that is majority men ever again. Especially with the older ones. When I say, oh my God, it was so uncomfortable because all the dudes were like older, they were racist, they were homophobic, they were misogynistic, they were all of it. But they weren't mean. They were just, I don't know what to say. It was just that. They were all of that, but not like attacking or anything. It's hard to describe it. Like, they made a joke about, one dude, the fucking youngest of the group, which I thought he knew better, but he made a joke about me being the maid, working as a cleaner at the place, and wearing like a maid outfit. And I'm like, this is harassment in my head.
Oh, he made it sexual, basically?
Basically, he was like, I was like one of those maid costumes, yeah. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? One boss dude I wore fucking capris. When I say capris, the ones with the big fat pockets, the one you work outside with.
The sad thing is, I'm laughing at what you're saying, but then I just saw what Mike was doing. That's I'm like, what the hell is going on? Y'all can't see him, but I can see him. I'm like,
you gotta stretch it out.
Okay. But continue, please.
Fucking capris. Over the knee capris. They were army green. Nothing cute to be seen about it. One dude, boss dude, was like, oh.
Wait, but were they tight fitting, though?
Not.
Were
I got
like
thighs.
My tight fitting type of pants, because you know how mine's is
so they weren't
tight, but not really.
They weren't baggy. They fit.
She be forgetting that she got ass, y'all. So that's why I was asking this question, because I'm like, Kitty, as much as you try to cover up, it ain't gonna work. You got too much.
He said I was coming to work dressing sexy. I promise you, I wore pants for the rest of the summer. Fuck no, you're not about to say I'm dressing sexy in some fucking capris at work. Baggy pants for the rest of the year. I don't care how hot I get. No.
She said I wore pants.
That lower calf muscle. Do something to it.
This old fucking man is married with children that are damn near my age. Don't talk to me. He doesn't. I found out later that he really doesn't give a shit, but we gonna get there. Old fucking man that runs and owns the company. I wish he would fucking retire and go back to Florida where all the rest of the old white people go, because he needs to stop. He's one of those old people that will come and like think that they're helping, think that they're guiding people, but they're just like slowing the process. Oh, this pissed me off. So we had a pickup truck putting trash or leaves or whatever onto the pickup truck. A group of dudes were doing that. I was next to the pickup truck. I don't remember what I was doing, but it had nothing to do with the trash going on the pickup truck. But the old man comes up and he was like, hey, can I talk to you real quick? And I was like, sure, what's up? When we put the trash in the pickup truck, I need you to push it all the way back. And I'm like, I started to say I wasn't working with the trash, but he cut me off and he's like, here, I'll show you. This old fucking man took 5 minutes taking a rake and showing me how to push trash to the back of the truck. And I'm saying, like, are you fucking kidding me? And the younger dudes are sitting here watching this like, yeah, we hear. That's wild. That fucked up the rest of my day. I'm just like, you just assume since I'm the only female here that I'm fucking shit up. That pissed me off.
Yeah, that would have made me mad too. Like, bro.
Oh.
Fight me. What?
And then the last straw for me was, I thought he was my work dad. I really thought this man was my work dad. Now that I look back at it, he was really trying to be my sugar daddy. Because I really thought this dude was looking out for me. Because I was the only female working with the group. I thought he was like, oh, you know, work daughter type relationship. No. And how I found out was we were in the truck.
Call me daddy.
Oh, you're married! And you're old! Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. He did give me $100 for panties. That was a wake-up moment. But, I didn't know it was for panties until he asked me if I bought panties with it. And I was like, I paid my bills, bro. But I was caught in a truck alone with him. And it was raining.
So, first off, a man gave you money. Should have automatically said, what's this for? We don't just accept.
Oh, I did. Oh, I did ask.
And then he
because
said,
I was going...
just to give it to you. Nah, he said it wrong then.
Because I was going off about, like, my bills and shit. I was, like, stressed at the time.
Oh, that was his way of trying to say, hey, you can do this for us.
If you buy these panties, I pay all your bills.
Man. Let me buy your panties real quick. Because, no, don't get me wrong. They do that.
I'm gonna cry.
They do that to the panties.
Ew! Okay. Anyway, I was alone in the truck, and I promise you, I was curled up all the way to the side of the truck, because we're both sitting alone in here. At this point, I don't feel safe around him anymore. And we're talking, and this man goes in for a kiss.
Oh, he... Oh Lord!
I walked away.
This is my first time ever hearing this, y'all. That's why this is hilarious.
And I was like, I gotta quit yesterday. I gotta quit. I have to fucking quit. Because also, this job is cliquey. I couldn't just report this. Because not a thing would be done. Mm-hmm. Like, they run through new employees because the old employees don't get along with them. So I was just like, I just need to disappear. So I gave them I don't even know if I gave them much of a notice. Probably did because, you know, respect. And then tried to work with, they had a fucking female group too. And all they did was flowers. And I tried to work with them more for the rest of my time. Oh my god, that stressed me out so much. Oh my god, I hated that. The work wasn't even that hard, but the people were fucking horrible.
I'm still,
Even Hobby ended up quitting before me because they were so homophobic. It was, oh my god.
Not the panties though. That is funny because I would be like,
I was genuinely confused. Like, what do you mean, panties?
Oh yeah, that's a whole.
I got
that's
bills.
a whole thing. Oh. And to the women who are doing that,
and then I had to
motherfucking you. Make your damn coin, baby.
Bro, I had to block them on Facebook.
I would be on the same route as you, but that means I had to pay for the underwear and then give them away. And me, I like very comfortable underwear, and I would kind of be upset.
All you gotta do is buy the cheap ones, wipe, bag it.
First off, not even that. If we want to be for real, if y'all really want like the baby, go buy you some cheap underwear for sure, right? Right. Put some perfume on it, right? And then go get you some yogurt, some Greek yogurt. I kid you the fuck not. It's so weird. I kid you the fuck not. Then just get you a little Q-tip, and you just wipe it real good in there. Put it in the bag. And then sell it. I kid you not. Cause when I say my sex working friends be telling me some shit that they don't even be doing it for real. And I'm like, and you get how
money?
Much?
That's nice.
That's why I'm like, bro.
How much can I get for a sock?
There's people that will buy a sock. I kid you not. It's weird. It's more so like jail people though that buy them. That's why it's like they lonely, so they'll sniff and
Yuck.
type shit. So like it's a whole thing. I'll be like, yeah, kudos to y'all because y'all making y'all motherfucking bank, babes. I'm trying to be like y'all when I grew up, but the way my humor is not equipped for this job.
Okay, you do the same thing. Throw a joke in there with some perfume. The little spritz.
I'm like, figure out what this smell is.
Here's a picture of my big toe out.
What is it? A picture of me on a rug, like this. They'll be like,
Valentine's Day special.
They'll be like, what is? Okay.
What time are we at?
Hour and a half.
Oh yeah, let's wrap it up.
We can wrap this up now.
So current jobs and goals. Basically to live off this bullshit. I don't want to go back to work. My goal is to not go back into the workforce because I don't like it. I don't like it.
And I like content creating. I do not want a corporate job. I don't want to deal with people again because my attitude has gotten worse now that I'm my own person. Like, I would cuss out everybody. That's why I'm like, no, I don't think that's, no. I might as well just keep content creating. Just keep this. Because, yep.
And I have fun with it. I enjoy it.
Oh, I can't wait until you really get into it. That's when you're on a roll. Mm-hmm. Oh, it gets fun. That's why I'm like, nah.
And I like meeting other people that are super into it. Mm-hmm. I feel like other content creators are hit or miss, obviously.
Yes,
but like,
definitely a hit or miss because
fun.
some be doing too freaking much, and you just be like, do you really act like this in person? And then you come to find out, yeah, they do. You be like, oh, okay.
Wild.
Hence why people look at me weird. I'd be like, oh yeah, this ain't that. This is a lifestyle, bitch. But yeah, fun times.
So please support us on our journey.
Yep.
You know, like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, send our clips to your friends if you think it's funny.
Look out for us on other people's podcasts as well.
Yeah.
We out here, babe.
We out here now. Meeting people.
What else was I about to say? We support us on our social medias, our separate social medias as well.
Yes.
I feel like since it's a new year, I should have a quote at every end of these podcast things, and it's gonna be a ridiculous one.
Okay. What?
I'm gonna need you,
If
men
the booty
and
don't
women.
jiggle, it's not real.
Shut up! No! I feel like men and women, please drink water this year.
Stay hydrated.
So your pH balance and your sperm balance can be top notch. Okay.
If your sperm is thick, you dehydrate.
I mean, you drink what?
If it's consistency of yogurt, you dehydrated.
If it tastes like metal,
I'm gonna
women,
need you to taste your own. Oh, pennies.
Women, if it tastes like meadow down there, or it tastes like fish, baby, go ahead, get you some fruit in your life. Yeah, we're gonna do it the natural way, okay? Get you some chia seeds. Yeah, we didn't know that. Yeah. I'm putting y'all on the front. Yeah. Get you some chia seeds and blend that all together. Get you some cranberry. The original cranberry juice, the organic one, the one you got to spend $12 on. It's a nice little. Yep, drink all that, so it can cleanse and then go out and go be a hoe.
So basically, drink water so your jizz tastes good. I support this message. Alright,
But yeah,
that's it. You gonna say that at the end of every, okay.
Pretty much. Any
right.
ridiculous
Everything.
one, pretty much.
I'll stand by mine. If the booty don't jiggle.
You gotta go.
And little booties jiggle too. Don't
Yes.
even.
That's all I know.
Man.
I'm wide awake now. Wow, that nap was beautiful.
I'm mad that